Hi guys, so today I'm going to explain how to step by step you can upgrade or might be just install the ESXi OS on the any Dell server. So right now today I have the Dell server, that is the PowerEdge R640, and I just log in via the ID rack. I've just taken the management access of this server. So what I'll do, I'll just log in this server with the username and password, and after that I will try to do the step by step process to just reinstalling the OS in the my Dell server. So right now you can see this is server. You can see the health and everything is showing like via the ID rack. What is the host name, serial number, service tag, what is the current firmware, and this is the virtual console of the server, right? So I'm in the virtual console right now, and you can see like there are some kind of the username and password, right? You can see here. Let me just escape here. Uh, so this is the default IP, which is getting from the DSCP, and I can log in this server via the even the GUI as well. But I just want to build this server from very scratch, and in this building process, I will just do the step by step process how the my server is going to boot from the USB drive. So what is the prerequisite? You require the OS version. That OS version must have like bootable. You should have to make the USB drive as a bootable drive, right? So you have to make as a boot drive. So that is not going to cover how to make the USB as a boot drive. Probably I'll create a new video. So right now I have already USB drive and this USB drive is already connected in my server in the front panel, right? So there is a front USB which is means USB slot on the server, and that I just connected my drive. Let me show you how it is going to look like. Just hold on. Let me show you if I can show you here. Let me go, and probably here also I can find some images. Let me show you. So details, I'll try to show you from the diagram point of view how it is going to look like. System details, so it is not showing here. Let me show you that like direct from the internet, Google. So it is available in the ID rack also. So Dell R640, and if you go in the images, you are going to find the front panel probably here, and you can see if I just maximize this image, you are going to find this is the USB drive. So my bootable drive is connected here. See, this is the USB drive. So right now I connected my bootable drive on this USB drive. So you can just have to connect your USB drive, and then after you have to start the process. So right now in my server, it is already connected. So let me go in the dashboard again, and I will just go in a virtual console, and right now it's up. So I'll just go in the keyboards, and if you want to see like what is happening in my server, so you can see from here. But right now you just have to boot. Right now it's running on the ESXi 7.0.0.0. I'll just reinstall this image for my just a learning point of view and a just showcasing point of view how it is going to be happen. So I'll just go here power, and I'll just do the reset system warm boot, right? So I'll just click on that and I'll continue it. After that, you just have to wait for a while. This server is going to be rebooted, and then we'll see what is going to be happen. So you might be required the virtual keyboard if you're doing with the RD rack. If you're doing directly from the server, so you have to connect the keyboard on the server because we have the multiple USB slot. So one of the USB slot, you have to use the keyboard, and you have to perform that all function via the keyboard by the using the display window. Means we have to use some external monitor, and by using that monitor, you can do all the like actions. But right now I'm just doing everything from the ID rack. So I have the remote access from the backside, and even I have the virtual keyboards available here. So nothing is going to required for me. But if you not have the ID rack access, you have to do directly by the server. So you require the external keyboards, and everything is going to be required. Okay, just wait for a while. So it is going to take a little bit time. So we have to wait, and then I'll show you how it is going to be happen. So it's loading the BIOS driver. So just wait, guys. Probably you can watch this video in this fast pace because we have to like wait because it's a normal process. It is going to take to just just boot up process, and in between that just we have to do something in between to just take an action and press some button, and then we make them complete bootable, and the ESXi is going to take a boot. Okay, so just wait. So I'll open a keyboard as well because some action is going to require. So in this keyboard, now if it is going to show me the boot option, so I'll just press F11. So I'll just boot manager. I want to go in the boot manager. So I'll press F11. I'll press enter. Okay. So it is going in the boot manager, right? So once I'm in the boot manager, there is a further action I have to do that. So just wait for a while. If you have the external keyboard, you have to do the same process. You have to press the F11 and then you are going to be like the option is going to be selected. You press the enter and then it is going to be in boot manager. So here you can see now I'm in the boot manager. I press enter again, right? I just press enter and then it is going to show me the systems, right? Means what exactly I want to do that with the server. So I just press enter and now I'm in this mode. So you can see there is a continue normal mode, one shot BIOS boot mode, launch system mode. So I have to use this one shot BIOS boot mode. I'll just click on it and then I'll move to the next step. It is going to show multiple options. Now it is asking which drive you want to boot. So as I mentioned, I connected my USB. That is a bootable drive on the front USB. You can see this is the name even written. So I just select it because I want to boot from here. So you make sure you connect the drive that is going to show here. So I just select it and now it is going to boot from here. So just wait and we have to do further actions because after boot, we have to do multiple action to make them successful, like completion of this installation process. So just wait, guys. And even see, we are getting the ID rec BIOS version, Dell server name, right? Everything is written here. So we just have to follow the steps. So let me move next. Now you see it is asking because right now I'm just using the boot image that is 7.0.0. So it is asking you want to install. So yes, definitely by default selected. So it is going to be automatically loading the installation. Even I don't click, but it is automatically selected and it start having the installation process. So you have to press enter or might be within a few seconds, it is going to automatically start installing the process because there is the bootable image already placed in the USB drive and that is connected and already you selected that particular section. So it is going to start your process. So just wait guys and we'll see what is going to be happen after that. So it is going to take a time. I'm just recording the entire video. It is going to be long video, but if you want to just move in the fast forward, you can do that. You can just play your speed as a 2x or 2.5x or might be 1.5x like that. So you're going to get faster to just, watch the steps. But yes, it is going to be complete normal video recording. How much it is going to time to take? Almost 30 to 40 minutes is going to take to complete the entire process. Okay. So you have to watch entire thing if you really want to learn how to do that installation process. So we have to wait again. Now see, it's booting up again. And after booting up, we are in initialization mode and like some kernels are getting initialized. You can see the VMware and you can see the server name Dell PowerEdge R640. We have some RAM, we have some CPUs like Platinum 8173M CPU as well. So you can see this, our detail it is showing that. So it's the normal process. Even for your servers, it is going to show that your brand name, brand versions, everything. But the process is going to be same. Just wait, guys. So it's taking time a little bit. So we have to wait. No other choice we have. I will say some important tips further how the installation selection is going to happen. So now you see. Now it is asking welcome to the ESXi 7.0.0 installation. You want to continue. So make sure you press enter from your keyboard, right? So whatever external keyboard then use, I am just using the virtual, so I'll press enter from here. So it is going to continue the process. Now it is asking user license agreement, end user license agreement, EULA. So you just have to read and you have to just, accept that. So already I have read this. So I'll just F11, I'll press and it is going to be accepted and it is going to be continue. After that, you have to do some step very carefully because it's very important to the select the right partitions and right upgraded of the software process. So you can see it is asking, I have a drive that is a 4.36 terabyte in my server. So I need to select, if you have the multiple drive, if you have the multiple drive individual standalones, you're going to find the multiple drive slot here. But here I just use a single one drive which have that much capacity. So I'll just select enter. I'll just continue from here. If you have the selection options, you want to use a different drive, you can select from up and down arrow. So I just click enter to continue. Now it is asking you want to basically upgrade the OS, you want to do the fresh installation, you want to do the override. So see, if you want to upgrade, let's suppose you're running the OS version 7.0.0 and you want to upgrade 7.0.3 or might be the 8. Then you have to use the upgrade option. Now I want to just preserve as a new installation, not override even. So what I'll do, I'll click down arrow, it is going to be there, and make sure once you click on, you have to select here. So please here you can read carefully. The select storage device contain an installation of the ESXi and a VMFS data store. Choose from the following and use the arrow key and space bar to select an option. So I use the arrow key, but I need to use the space bar as well. So I just use the space bar. Then you can see after a space bar, cross has been changed. Earlier the cross was above. So this is a very important step. If you're not going to choose, it is going to not start your process. So very important. First click down, then you make sure select the space bar. Just click here or might be the external click. Now you are good and click enter to OK. So I'll click enter. Then after, it is going to ask which language you want to use for the communication. So definitely I'll use the US default. So I'll just click enter. Then it is going to ask the root password. That's the most important, guys. And very carefully you put the password, right? So I'll put the password here and let me put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll just enter. I'll change it later, but I'm just showing you. You can choose your password also. And I'll use here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So carefully put your password and you see password is match. Then you click enter. Just I'm showing. So see, it is giving the error. You have to use some special password, right? So just hold on, guys. So let me delete this. I need to use some complex password. It is not going to work. So I need to stop my recording. Let's hold on. Hold on. So let me put the password. I'll put password. Let me put here. I'll use the shift D caps E double L @1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll go down again and I'll use the same password. I'll go here and I'll put D E L L @1, 2, 3. So see, the password is matched. So very carefully, I just use Dell @123. Okay, I can write it here for my reference. Okay, so I write it power Dell @123. Later I have to change it. Okay, now I'll click enter. So my password has been done. Now it is going to scan again. This is a root password. If you're going to forget, it is not going to work. So it is asking installer is configured 9.0. You want to install. So you just have to press yes, I want to install. Then you have to press F11. So it is going to be installed here. So just wait. It is going to take a lot of time, guys, and then it is going to be finally installed. So you have to wait. Patiently, you have to wait to just see this installation process. If you want to just make the fast forward, you can just make the fast forward video, or it might be just uh, skip for few minutes. Then you can watch the next step. So we are waiting to complete this. So let's wait. So guys, still we have the 70% completed. So you just have to wait. I just pausing the video so that we do not have to very long recording. It's going to take longer time. Just wait. So almost 92% completed, 93%. So just wait for 7% completion. Then we'll proceed for the next step. So 98% completed and it is going to be done. It's 100%. So now you can see it's asking to very important step, remove the installation media before you rebooting, right? So it's very important, guys. Whatever the USB drive you put it in the front panel, you have to make sure it has to be removed. So just stay for a while. Let me remove and come back from my data centers. Okay. So I'm going in my data center. I'll remove this and I'll back again. Just hold on. So guys, just I back from my server room, and what I have to do that I will just enter reboot, right? And this is going to be done. So you have to wait for a while and then reboot is going to be completed. And then we have to see what next section is coming to in front of us, right? And we'll see that. Just wait for a while. So boot process in progress, right? We can see. So we just have to wait still. I'll close this, my virtual keyboard. I'll take again if it is required, but just wait. So now see, like my server is getting reboot again. So we just have to wait. Once it is going to be fully rebooted, then I need to check something. So I don't have to touch anything as of now. Because in first step, when I boot, then I have pressed F11 at this stage, but right now I don't have to do anything. So initializing serial ATA devices. So you just have to wait and let them boot via the OS. Means whatever the ESXi we just install, so it is going to be automatically happen everything. You don't have to do anything. And it will also get the IP from the DSCP if it is available in your network. So you don't have to touch any button here. It is going to happen automatic. You just have the ID rack, IP address, BIOS version, server like model R640 Dell, right? PowerEdge. After that, it is going to trying to take the IP address of server is going to take a IP address from DHCP server if it is available. If it is not available, you have to define the IP address manually. So in our case, my server is connected already with the network card, and that network card have connectivity with the routers. Router have the already DHCP services enabled, so it will get automatic IP address. So I'll show you what IP address it is going to get. So you will see after a while, it is going to trying to get IP address from the DHCP server. So that option also we'll see that. So it means it's a very straightforward process. You just have to be very careful when you just booting up the images with the right image site. So see, it's trying to get DHCP IP address. And also after booting, you just select the right partitions. And also you select the right, you want to install a file. So you have to make them correct selections and put the correct root passwords. That's the most important. If you forget the wrong passwords, then you have to do the reinstallation process again for entire this process. So you see now it is just done and it is just trying to reboot again. So I do not touch anything. It is going to be automatically happen everything. So it's loading the like OS, and let's see how it is going to end up. So I'm just waiting. So almost it's done. Just wait for a while. So now you see, right now you can see we have successfully installed in the server, right? And this is my IP address that is going to taken from the DHCP. You can see. So if you want to just make any changes, like you want to make the static IP configurations, so you can do that also. If you want to make any changes, you can do that also. So this is IPv6 below one, this is the IPv4. It's a DHCP. So if I want to make changes, I can just, use the F2, right? Customize system, view logs. So I'll go in the virtual keyboard again, or you can use your own keyboard. And I'll just simply press F2 here. It is asking the root. First, you have to put your password. So I'll go down here and I'll use my password, which I put it here, Dell @123, and I press enter. So see, my password is taken, right? So you have to very carefully give the password. If password is going to be wrong, it is not going to work. Now your password is configured. You want to set the password. You can just set the password from here. But what I want to do that, I want to configure my network address. So I'll just go here and let me use the virtual keyboard. Now I'm in the network. I'm able to do my own keyboard, network adapter, and you just go down here, the IPv4 configuration. Just click it here. You can see the IP that is configure management interface, use dynamic IP address. See, it is selected that you just focus on this one. But if you want to do the static one, then you have to click on here. So I want to do the static IP address. So I just select, but before do that, I'll just go here and make the space bar for selection. Now it's done. Now it's O is here, so it's selected. Now I'll go and make the changes. So I want to make the changes in my static IP. So what I can do that, let me go here and I want to make as a 12.12.100. This IP I want to put, subnet mask same, gateway same, and I just click enter. Now it's done. So see, I just configured the new IP address. This is the gateway, subnet mask 255.0.0/8, and this is the gateway of my IP address. IPv6, I don't want to do anything. This is a DNS default. This is the gateway, and this is the alternative DNS it's taken, right? So I don't want to do anything. So now my IP has been configured. Now I want to escape. So it is going to be exit from here. And it is asking, do you want to apply the changes? So yes, I want. So I'll press S. So my changes is going to be applied. That's the most important, guys. So when you make the changes, you have to apply, right? So let me go here. And this is my static IP. This is my static IP. Now I have to log in this server with my GUI. So right now I am in the ID rack network. So let me just change my network, right? Because I have this IP address. And if I go in my browser, let me go in the browser and I try to access this particular IP 11 dot this one, it is not going to work because this is a different network. My PC have a different network. So let me switch my network. So just hold on, might be there will be a little bit glitch, but let me do that. So I'll go here and I'll switch my network. You can see this page is start working and I can click it here. Now I am the ESXi dashboard. So the installation I have done, that is the GUI. I lost the ID rack access because I don't have anything to here do that. But I can enter in the GUI. So I have to use my username root and the password which I set. And you see, this is my new ESXi that is ready to like work. I just have to deploy my VMs, right? See, this is my new ESXi virtual machine. There is no virtual machine. So I just newly build it. You can see the CPU resources, memory, right? Storage, everything is there, right? But I don't have anything to just, there is a license is going to be expired very soon. Let me show you. So that license is showing the 30 days evolution license. So I have to do the licensing. I have the license key available with me. So I will do the licensing later. How you can do that? You just click on the license. You have to key the product key. So I have this license key. I will do it later. Okay. So just you require the license key. You just have to put it here. It is going to be licensed. So I have the permanent license. I'll put it here. Then my services is going to be lifetime or might be the desired year till I have this subscription with the VMware that is going to be activated. So that is going to be there. Now there is a VM. So if you want to create the VMs, you can create. So I have to build my VMs again from the scratch. So this is all step-by-step process, how you can put your ESXi, and after that, how you can do the complete installation process. So I hope you really enjoy the video, right? And if you have any suggestion, feedback, comment, you can put in the chat window, right? Or might be put in the comment. So I'll take it and I'll just make the any other useful video if it is going to be helpful in the future. So I'll just do that also, right? So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.